Hi Pisces, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. I will just shuffle as I talk and we'll go a bit quicker. It's such an awesome day that I'm doing your reading on, and so I think that that's of significance that I'm starting today, and the energy for the upcoming weeks is just crazy good. I do want to have like a little disclaimer before I start to talk about all these different things happening. You hold the power. You just hold the power. You have the creative right in every single, I can't shuffle and talk at the same time. Every single minute of your life, you have the true power and you decide what's going to happen no matter what's going on around you. I don't care if it's a person going on around you, if it's a planet going on around you, if it's a full moon going on around you. I don't care. Whatever's going on around you has jack shite on you and what you decide to do, okay? Having that said, I'm going to go down the path of so many planets and numerology and all of that, but keep in the back of your mind that you are the magician, you are the wizard of your own life, and you decide what's going to happen, when and where, and with whom. I say who, I say when, I say who. That's Pretty Woman, if you didn't get that. Maybe that's just me. Okay. We're on the 22nd of the 11th, so that's a master day. It's a master number 22, it's a master number 11. So the 11 stands for everything that you wished for, you dreamed for, you visualized that you want to happen, mashed with number 22, that is all about let's manifest that, let's materialize it, let's put that into work. And so coming together with those master numbers in one, on the same day as we move out from Scorpio season, we move into Sagittarius, that is Skytten in Swedish. So we move out from Scorpio, that has gone deep beyond deep this time, I feel. And it has been really transformative for a lot of people. And I feel like Pisces, you really have felt this one. And coming out of that Scorpio season and into Sagittarius, as well as Mercury retrograde has gone direct again, and we're closing into a new moon on the 26th. So it's just all freaking gorgeous energy. And like I said, you can do this anyway, anytime, any day, any minute of any hour. But having 5 good positive friends standing right next to you, cheering you on, saying you're gonna do this. It's happening now. You're freaking awesome, and you get to create whatever you want, and we're here for you. What do you need? I need money. We got money for you. What do you need more? Time? We have plenty time. Time is nothing for us. More? Well, I need some confidence, I guess. You name it, you have it. Like it's every sort of planet, the energy is just good now. So now you could have manifested it anyway, you could have done it anyway, you could have 5 negative friends standing right next to you, which we have had, in your face saying you suck. Do you think you can go anywhere with that sort of idea, with no money and no time and absolutely no confidence? I don't think so. We don't think so. And you go, I don't think so either. But that's the mastery, guys. Eventually, that's the mastery. To have those 5 shitty people next to you, or Mercury retrograde, or full moon, or whatever planet is up to and not, and still say, hey, I am not whatsoever interested in what's going on around me. I have full control. I'm in full alignment with all the chakras, and everything is in the place where it's supposed to be. And I'm all good. It doesn't matter. Having that said, during this beautiful transition that we're in right now, the transformation is just beyond huge. It is really nice to have some uplifting energy coming our way. And for Pisces, starting today with the 22nd of the 11th and moving out from Scorpio, that has been really emotional, being a water sign, being really just feeling everything, and going into fire now to the Sagittarius, where we We calm the storm, we calm the emotions, we calm the water. So it's not water and water right now for you, it's water and fire. So there's balance. And it's like what you've sown, you can now reap. Like the whole of Sagittarius season is all about, we've got you, it's calm, it's solid, breathe out, it's happening right now. So we're forward movement in a positive way. So let's see what's up for you personally. And what I do ask the universe or source is, what does Pisces need to hear most right now for the upcoming week? For the upcoming 2 weeks, that is. And so the first card out is Dove. And I will go deeper into these. The second card is Illusion. Very funny. And then we have Choices with the gorgeous blood moon in the back there. So give me just a second. I think already I feel what this is about. And that is just a major, like, overall feeling that I picked up just as we started here. There's something with the birds. I do want to say that maybe birds have spoken to you in the hello, Pisces. That's how birds speak. Not for all, but for some of you guys, there might have been birds showing themselves to you. Birds it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be in your face in real life, but it can be in pictures. It can be the word bird. It can be I was going to let it go. The word bird. I just couldn't. It just sounded funny. Word bird. Yeah, there's something with birds. And also like the saying, like a little bird whispered. So there's it might be like some news coming into you, something that you really wanted to hear. And here's the news now through a little birdie. But the first card out is all about just finding pure peace. Really, truly finding pure peace right now. And coming out from a situation. And like I said, I know Pisces went through shite and back. And I think last reading, if it was the love reading, if you haven't seen that, it's already up and running, and have been since just for a week. But that's for another week, so check that out if you want to. And I think that was when I felt like it was a shift happening for you, that you were slowly coming back and start to recognizing yourself. Here I feel peace. Here it's like, what was that I was doing? What was that deep dive into? And if there are some Pisces out there going, what are you talking about? I'm still crying my eyes out. Just as patient as you can be. Keep the patience going, because you're getting there. You really are getting. With this card coming out, it's a dove of hope. It brings you hope that it's all going to be well. But this is my peace card. This is sort of when all your guys from the other side are coming in saying, we've got you, it's all good. Whatever was in huge turmoil, we promise you it's not anymore. It is peace restored. It really truly is. And your energy is so much greater for it. Whatever you went through, it's like you've grown a whole other planet due to what you recently went through. And if you don't see the evidence of it just yet, just give yourself an hour or two. And I'm putting my head on a plate for you to say, you're going to shift this. Because I feel for most Pisces, you probably already have. Yes. There's I don't know. There's something you're letting go of at the same time here. It might just be the thing that you went through, that you're just letting go of everything now. It's just in the past now. And I just see that little, what do you do? It doesn't matter now. It's in the past. Is that the Lion King? I don't know. The ape just hits the lion in the head and it's like, what are you doing? And it's so cool when it said it doesn't matter now, it's in the past. I already hit you. And that's sort of the thing. It's like, it really does not matter anymore. It really does not matter. But what matters, it is what you brought with you and what you have learned from it and what you've grown. Like I said, a whole new planet out of this. It feels so, you feel so large. You feel huge in your energy and like you're ready to just explode if you don't get to venture out somewhere, like to get to use your energy into something physical, like to do something with it. Because it's like, I'm sitting here with all this energy and all this knowledge and all this wise information, and if I don't get to tell anybody soon through a book, I will die. It's like, yeah, you and again, Pisces, if you're laying on your couch going, what? I don't want to write a book. You might still not want to write a book next week because you may not be a writer. But I'm telling you, you're getting your inspiration back. It's going to pick up, and it's going to pick up fast and large. You're letting go of something. It might not just be the past. It might be something that you realized through all these crazy times. You might let go of a relationship. You might let go of, I don't know, something around your body that didn't work. A job. You're letting go of something. In me saying this, you know what it is. Next card is your illusion card, and it's interesting that it comes in the middle, because this just tells that, okay, we dealt with that. That's a goner. That's in the past. And we're now talking here with the illusion card coming out, saying you get to create whatever you want now. And you've done that all along. It was your creation before. But let's now focus on what you want rather than what you don't want. And every little move that you're doing now, I feel like it has, like the momentum has picked up so much that it feels like you're just talking to a friend saying, you know what? It would be fun to do this. I just watched this little thing here I saw in the newspaper. I was going to say it's quite telling of my age. Newspaper, guys, for you're like 25, that's a thing that you read in a while back. Anyway, you picked up something, you saw something, you read something somewhere. Maybe a movie was going to come out. I don't know. This is very small in what I'm trying to compare this to later on. So just stick with me. You might have seen that a movie was coming out, and you read about it, and you found like, I've never been to the movies. Maybe you haven't. It was like forever since I went to the movies. That would be quite fun to see. And then you sort of let it go, and 1 hour later, 10 minutes later, somebody calls you to say, do you want to go to that movie? I want a ticket. Not so that you even have to ask somebody, or somebody calls you up to say, do you want to go see that movie? You have an extra ticket. That's how fast I feel like. So take a look at this. This is you mirroring stuff. The minute you hold your hand there on the mirror, that's the minute it shows up. The minute you lean forward is the minute when reality is doing the same. And it's not on an energy plane, because the energy plane has always been that way. We're now moving that into reality. So I don't want to say be careful what you wished for, because we moved out of that. We did move out of it. And that's the good part in things sort of taking a tiny bit of time to manifest, because we don't get the really bad stuff that we're thinking about. Like, oh, hello, elephant in the room. We were just talking about an elephant being in a room. We didn't really want an elephant in the room. So it's a good thing that we're sometimes needing to use our rather impatient energy than patient energy for things to manifest. But this time around, I feel like you have picked up so much momentum in what you want due to the fact that you were on your knees recent ago. That whatever you want now, it's gonna blow up in your face. It's going to go so fast. And it's not just the small stuff. That's what I was aiming for. It's not just the movie theater. It's that long time dream. It's that relationship that you've been waiting for. It's you just have a new inspiring idea. Maybe I should write a movie. And the next day you're sitting down doing it. There's going to be a lot of writers out there, because that's the second time I'm using that. Like, maybe you want to write a book, maybe you want to write a movie, maybe you want to. So there's something around the writing thing that it's really resonating today. Yeah, I'm always drawn to talk about how it's not serious as well. So I'm going to continue to say that. When the illusion card comes out, it's telling you that however much you've dealt with, how heavy this has been, and I'm not trying to, yes, actually I am. I am trying to make fun of it. I'm trying to make light of it. I am actually trying to make everything seem silly. And it's not that I want to trample on any toes or sort of don't recognize the shite that you've been through. But I do want to put a spin on it and say, you know what? You've been through worse probably in a different lifetime. There's other people. You should never compare it to other people. You know what I mean. You're over it. It's in the past. Let's move on. And it's not that serious. It truly is not that serious. It feels serious beyond belief when you're in it. But when you're out of it, you almost can laugh at it. Like, oh my God, I was lost there for a bit. And now it's like, oh man, I am found. I am so found, and I am so fast at manifesting things that I want now, the big and the small. It feels like the veil, the bridge, the gap between thinking this is small, I can do that in a minute, this is large, I have to wait a couple of years, to the universe is no difference. The energy is energy. It's not like, oh, that's tough for us to manifest. That's way easier. So it does really not matter if you think of a small cup of coffee, a really tiny cup of coffee, or a humongous cinema that you want to build. You know what I mean? So the difference in between now is like it's being bridged. It's being sort of, it really does not matter if it's what has in the past felt like it was really huge or it was really small. And do you know why? Because you're really huge now. So you're matching the energy that you're thinking about. You're matching it from the top down. So it doesn't matter now. Like before you were maybe in level with the cup of coffee, of course higher than that, but I think you know what I mean. You were in the level of cup of coffee energy wise, and then it was a stretch for anything higher, and due to the situation you recently came out of or you are coming out of has made you so freaking grand that you are at the castle. I don't know why I say cinema, but like the large cinema ceiling energy. So it's everything you can think of you're already matched to it. And that's why it's up. It's from the top and down, and there's no reaching for. Of course there's always new, but the minute you've broken through manifesting something that recently was on I put it so that you understand. If you've been trying to win the lottery, forever, and people kept calling it lottery, people kept saying it's called lottery for a reason, it's a lottery, and you've been wanting to win the lottery, you put in the effort, the investment, the thoughts, the energy around it, and you just felt like that is a big deal, that is huge. Or you've been wanting your relationship, your dream relationship forever. And then here it is. You just manifest it and you know that it's you that have done it. That sort of breaks all the rest of it. So next time you have this major idea, it's not going to be so major. It's going to almost feel maybe not like a cup of coffee, but when you know for a fact that it was you that attracted that person, or it was you that attracted that lottery win, or that major house, or everything doesn't have to be major, but you know what I mean. Something that has felt out of reach for you. It can be a cup of tea that is just grander than the cup of coffee. Not that hard when the coffee cup is so small. But it's like the next step for you, and it's so grand to get there. And when you finally like break through that, the wall has just, you know, it's not that. Then it's not going to be so hard next time, because you know you've done it now, and that's why it feels like it's not such a stretch anymore, and that's so beautiful. And then the final card, coming in is choices. It's called choices. And I do feel drawn to choices. It feels like you're being given different choices as we speak, because you've opened the door. You've grown so exponentially much in the past 2 months that it's almost ridiculous. You almost don't recognize yourself. That's how grand I feel like your energy has become, and is still becoming. You're becoming it as we speak. And due to this fact, things are going to start to represent themselves to you. New people coming in, new opportunities coming in, new questions, new proposals, new people want to take a leap of faith with you, invest in you, whatever you have to offer. It's going to be such an easy pitch to somebody. I'm here with the book again, but maybe if you have written a book even, and you wanted to pitch that book to somebody, label, or, you know, that it was all no in the past, go with that book again, because it's going to be yes this time. You've opened the door, that sort of thing. Maybe they even come knocking on your door asking for your book. They were so dumb to not take your book. We've talked about it, and please say you haven't given it to somebody else because we really want it. That sort of thing. So it's really coming your way, and so now it's a matter of choices for you that you get to just, like, you're sitting in a very lovely position right now to get to choose between different things. And also there's something with a relationship there. I don't know what's up with it, because it's birds around it, and it's like, are we letting the relationship go, or are we letting the relationship in? It's a very interesting. I don't know what the energy is here. I have to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know what that is, because I don't. It's like she's holding this unicorn couple in her hand, which is soulmate energy to me. And usually I would say, oh, I see a soulmate connection here, and there's a soulmate coming into you. But then there's birds on flight, like birds underneath it, like wanting to fly away. And it's like you're looking at it, deciding. You're deciding right now. So whether you're in your head deciding to let a relationship that you're in go, is that what we're letting go of? Or if you're going to take a chance on someone. You were not so sure a moment ago, but that's when you talked out of fear, you talked out of worry, you talked out of pure excitement, anxiety just a moment ago. But now when you moved out of that energy, coming into this huge, grand, awesome energy, you have a different set of eyes, you have a different set of energy, and so you might give this another look. It's like you're giving something a different perspective, and having that different perspective makes you question things, like maybe a second chance here. So it doesn't have to be either or. It's a general reading, so it's probably both. It is probably, for some guys, I might let this go, or for some guys, I might actually let this one in. Again, I would say it feels like there's somebody has been with somebody and there's been a breakup and you're letting them back in. There's something with the full moon there as well. And it's not the full moon coming up in November. I feel like it's the eclipse moon in December. There's like a final sewing it back together. I never say these expressions right. Coming full circle. Something is coming full circle. And then there's like a grand moon in at the end of December. I think that's something happening there. Okay, guys, I hope this inspires you. It's so good to have you back. It's so good to see that you're finding your way back. Sorry, it became a very long reading. There won't be an extended today. I hope to see you guys back next week for your love reading. And I hope to see you subscribe on your way out if you haven't already. It really would help me a lot. Thank you, guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye.